Music. Let's talk about music today. A lot of people in the past, today, will sit down, feel something within, and then start writing music. Millions of people that have done this have gone away. They've been forgotten. They've been unheard after trying to be heard. And I want to undo that. What I'm going to do today on my trusty laptop right here, computer right here, I'm going to go look for music that hasn't been heard in a long time. I am going to constrain myself and give myself $40 US, and I'm going to hit between 5 to 10 Goodwills in my area. I'll show you later the entire route, how many miles we're going to travel, and the whole logistics of it. But right now, that's what I want to do. My goal is to find, whether it be a CD, a vinyl, or a cassette, to find an album or an artist that's pretty good and has under 1,000 monthly listeners on Spotify. The lower, the better. If I could get an artist or album that sounds pretty okay with less than 100 monthly listeners, with less than 10 monthly listeners online, if they're found online, that would be awesome. So, without further ado, let's go on this hunt and let's find some fucking music! Okay guys, I sat down and I was able to plot most of the Goodwills I want to hit. It's not the most perfect loop in the world by any means, but I do have to be here in this area anyways later today, so it's gonna work out for me. We're gonna begin over here. I hope you can see the little red icons pop up when I put my mouse over it. We're gonna start here, drive all the way down to there, then to here, then all the way down there, then the furthest one that I might not go to save time and gas, then here, and then here. So it's not a perfect loop, but it's pretty close. It's pretty close. It ain't that bad. That's gonna be 57 miles, which is 2 hours and 30 minutes of driving. I wanna see what happens if I take this one out. Okay, so today we're gonna be hitting 6 Goodwills. Okay, now that we have the Goodwills plotted, it's gonna be 6 Goodwills, okay? 6 Goodwills. I'm coming up with this on the spot, okay? 6 Goodwills, $40 USD. I can buy cassettes, CDs, and vinyl. That's a pretty good rule. Less than 1,000 monthly listeners on Spotify. The less, the better. We already said that. The less, the better. The less listeners, the more rare, the better. I cannot listen to it or look it up until purchased. Meaning that we cannot go there, whip out our phone, and just look up this CD, like take a photo, ask ChatGPT. I'm not going to be doing that. That kind of kills the magic out of it. So I'm going to be hitting all these Goodwills, and then once everything is bought, why do I look so damn goofy? Once everything is bought, then we listen to it. I can only use the cover and the details on the case itself to judge. And obviously I want to stay away from big record labels. I want to make sure it doesn't look too bad, but not too good. If it's a very polished CD and it's just an album I don't know, I don't want to do that. Again, we're hunting for good and rare. Unheard. What else? What are some good rules I could come up with? I do think that is it in terms of rules. I added one more. I'm not going to follow this one to a T exactly. I want to see actual attempts at music. Yeah, it's kind of funny to see all these goofy ass looking CDs and things and going, oh, I wonder what it sounds like. And then you play it and it's dog shit. Then you forget about it. Those deserve to be forgotten because they're bad. I want to find good music. That's for sure. I want to find something that I could recommend to people, recommend to you guys, maybe even put on my little Soyboy Radio website right here, like this right here. Like I want something I found that I could give you. That'd be awesome. This is not a hard rule though. Not a hard rule at all. If I find something really funny looking, then I'll get it. Why not? So we could explore it together. But the goal is to get actual music, not memes. I don't want no freaking memes. So we're gonna go on the road. We're gonna get 40 USD out of the bank, and let's go, babies. Alright guys, we've made it to the first Goodwill. Can I flip this around? Can I not flip this shit around? Point is, there it is, right there. Haha, saved out of the hot rod. Gracias. Why the fuck is it so full? God damn, look at all that. Hard times, huh? Let me check this out real quick. Uh-huh. This is exactly what we're looking for. It's gonna be a long time before we get something. Look at that bitch right here. What the fuck? You see that? No go. No go. No go. We're gonna be here a while. All right, so we walked out with 3 CDs and 1 water bottle. I am gonna count the water bottle against me because that's part of the game, right? It was $7.98. So subtract that from 40, that means I have a good amount of money left. Let's continue. Without understanding. Look at that dude's parking, bro. Eyes on the sun, boom. We have arrived at our second Goodwill. We have $30-something with us. I'll do the math later on the screen or in my brain when I got more brain. But right now I'm focused on going over there. Okay guys, we have $25.63 left. I actually did the math. And the second store, which we just hit, was not a success at all, I can tell you that. Not because of the selections we made, it's because of the selections they had. I realized the CD section was tainted by religious music. Every single cool looking album I picked up, I turned the back and it had something Bible Holy Jesus Christ, which again, I'm not against at all, but it's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for avant-garde, but that was not it. So we came out of this store with only 3 CDs. I guess I can show you now on the drive there to the third one. I got this one here. She looks like a starving artist, you know. I think there's a lot of potential, a good amount of potential here. Hopefully it's rare. The second CD we got, this will look pretty interesting too. I'm a big fan of that kind of art, whatever you want to call it, abstract, retarded. It's cool. And then the third one was a little bit of a meme I got for myself because again, I don't want to say it over and over again, but I am going to be a dad in 7 months. So why not build my baby's brain while I'm at it? So this was a total of $6 and something, and yeah, we have 25 bucks left. We're on the way to the third store. Fingers crossed it's a little less lackluster because this was not it, boys. This was fucking shit. I'll tell you that right now. But I'll see you soon, okay? And we've made it to our third Goodwill. Let's see what the hell we get, because right now we ain't got no good shit. I'll be honest, I'm starting to get like main character syndrome. Like before I'd be petrified to even talk to my phone like this, but nowadays I see all these NPCs walking around and I'm like, whatever, you know, like what does it matter? I've seen people do crazier shit. What do? I say nothing. So when someone sees me talking to the phone like that, what are they gonna do? Nothing. Or if they do something, then so be it. Look, ooh, someone's poo-poo pee-pee spot. All right, Don, honestly not the worst selection to be. Is that JFK? No. We got a good amount of things to go through, and it's gonna take me a while. I'll be right back. I've got $19.24 left. I went to the store. I didn't want to record too much inside because there were a bunch of kids. Schools just came out, so yeah, I didn't want to be, you know, that freaking 20-something-year-old guy recording kids, right? So we got 3 things. Selection was not good at all. So I picked up the most interesting ones. this one has a part 1 and a part 2. Analog is better than digital, which I don't agree with, but just a really cool looking CD. It looks very, like, almost scientific, you know? We got 2 of them, right? We'll listen to those later. And I found this vinyl really interesting. I don't know anything about it. I have no idea if this is super popular, if it's underground, if it's a bootleg. I've never even bought a bootleg before, so maybe this is my first one. I just grabbed it, I saw it, and I bought it. I was thinking maybe when I get back home with all the purchases, what I want to do is rate the CD, the music, 5 stars, right? 2 ratings. I'm going to rate how good it is, and I'm going to rate how rare it is. So subjectively, if it's good, it's 5 stars. If it's okay, 3 stars. If it's a piece of dog poop, 1 star. And then I'll review the rarity of it. So less than 1,000 monthly listeners on Spotify would be 4 stars. Less than 10,000 would be 3 stars. Less than 100,000, 2 stars. And if it's less than 1,000 monthly listeners, that is a 5 stars for me, okay? And then we'll get the average of those 2 and then see how I rate these CDs, these songs. Because now we just don't have CDs. We got Bon Appetit. DC. Backwards CD. So we do have a CD still. Let's see what we get next. Look at that pain. Okay, so we're in that weird part of town where people have a lot of money. Ooh, who's that? Hold up. Whoa. We're in that weird part of town where people either have a lot of money or no money at all. It's very strange seeing this weird mix-up of people, but hey, it is what it is. This is the worst store. This is so bad. Check this out. That's all they got for CDs. That little thing up there. And no vinyl. This is the biggest store. That doesn't make any... I spoke too soon, didn't I? Let's see what they got over here. That looks pretty cool. Not enough though. $8.59 left, but we got a good amount of CDs. To be honest, the worst amount, but the highest quality. I'm very happy with what we got. Let me see if I get mugged over here. Nah, okay. Yeah, so far so good. Now that I'm safe in my car, it's time to update you guys. So, gold mine. Look, first of all, I just want to show off in the freaking wrap still, MySpace link CD. There's got to be something real good in here. I don't know what the hell it is, but it's got to be good or at least rare. So I'm excited for this one. This one might be in the top for me. We got a couple more CDs that just look super... Oh no, I just read one of the titles. Gay Vatos in Love. Gay Vatos in Love. Well, regardless, you know what? I'm excited to listen to Gay Vatos in Love. This one looks very cool too. And it's super... I think there's a little Facebook link in there too if you open it. MySpace. Oh shit. Guys, we hit the freaking motherload. Hold up. I was just rushing because I got to pick up my wife in 1 hour. So I'm hauling ass. But this is good. This is good. So yeah, I checked. I have $8.59 left. And yeah, I know it's... Guys, I don't feel like doing the work. I'm not going to show you all the receipts. But I promise you I am keeping track of all of it. And I'm not making it up. Look, I have all the receipts right here, okay? Look, all that BPA getting into my bloodstream. Delicious, right? But yeah, $8.59 left, I believe. So we have enough money for, I think, 3 more CDs or songs if we find any vinyl. 3 more. Hell nah! We're keeping our $8.65. That last Goodwill was so freaking ratchet. It was too ratchet. We're in the freaking hood. I just realized I'm in the hood. And I'm not gonna be walking around the hood with my freaking phone and my freaking car full of valuables and my car with 12 rare CDs that I still gotta rate and listen to. So I'm not gonna have no hoodlum break into my car and steal that. So I decided to cut the video short. I'm like, all right, enough is enough. I do have enough selections to entertain you guys. So I'm sorry. I apologize for cutting out 3 out of the 7 first Goodwills. But such is life. Such is life. Sometimes you gotta cut things a little shorter. Like your wee-wee. So, regardless, I think we're ready. I'm gonna go pick up my wife. We're gonna start the process. Dude, like, look at this shit, bro. Like, look at that, man. What the fuck is that, man? Look at this shit, bro. What's she on about, bro? I'm sorry, lady. I can't with this country.